We had a bunch of doctor's appointments this week. Yesterday. The interesting thing is Grizz. I shouldn't be surprised, but once again, he's just amazing. He was so worried and concerned about Shelley the whole time. Under the laws and rules with service animals, we were able to go back while she was getting prepped. Wore his little super dog cape and we got it all done. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's morning for us, me and Grizz. We're out doing our walk, and this week has kind of been the week for doctors. You know, old folks. Not Shelley, she's still pretty young. And not Grizz, he's pretty young too. Except in dog years, he's starting to grow. We had a bunch of doctor's appointments this week. Yesterday, Shelley had to deal with a procedure, and it wasn't fun for her. Anytime you go under, it's scary. It's scary for all of us. But everything turned out really well. The interesting thing is Grizz. I shouldn't be surprised, but once again, he's just amazing. When we got to the outpatient area, Grizz was perfect. I mean, he stayed super quiet. He was in full service animal mode. He ignored everybody. People were pretty good too. They pretty much ignored him. But he's so tiny. He was so worried and concerned about Shelley the whole time. We, under the laws and rules with service animals, we were able to go back while she was getting prepped. And he was nervous. He didn't much like it, but he did what he was supposed to do and kept his attention on her. It was a real short time. She went back into surgery for about 45 minutes, was out, and had done just great. He didn't like it that she was still kind of snowed. Well, we in the fields called put under for the procedure. But he didn't complain, not a word out of him. Lots of people and activity bustling around him, but he did super. Wore his little super dog cape and we got it all done. Now when we get back to the house, the RV, he'll talk, but he's not a big talker. Sometimes he'll tell us just how things should be, but most of the time he tries to communicate. He'll do his little growls that aren't really a growl, he's vocalizing. He'll paw at us to get his point across. He'll make sniffs, and he'll sneeze when he's not really happy about something. If we're not paying attention, he'll make a loud bark, and we pick him up and do what we're supposed to do that he feels we should be doing, and he's great. I mean, he's so amazing. And the way he attends to her is just unbelievable. I don't know what we'd do without him. He brings us all kinds of love and affection. He's just an amazing dog. More than a dog, he's his own little person. It's so cool. Sometimes you have to read between the lines. Grizz isn't a pet, he's a service animal. And as far as golf carts and bicycles on the sidewalk, if you're part of the administration, you can do whatever you need to. Today I get to go and see my urologist. He's my cancer doc as well. Not a big deal, it's just a checkup. I've had blood work and everything else done to come talk with him and see how I'm progressing. Looking forward to it, but always still just a little bit nervous. I'm worried about what that disease can do, but he's been taking good care of me. I don't know if Shelley's going to be up for it. She's still recuperating. Medications that put you down for surgical procedures can really mess with you. And Grizz will have to stay to take care of her if I end up going alone. But I want to get it done. I want to make sure that I'm on the right path again and that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. We'll see. The world of medicine is always kind of iffy. But I'm thinking positive and I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. And then later this week, we're going to pack up and move again. Wow. That happened so fast. It's okay, it's good. Baby boy. Hi. You're a big guy.